So are there times that you feel more like a commodity than a client? Let's talk about that next. Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here, and today I've got a question for you. Are there times where you feel more like a commodity than a client, where people are just trying to push you into something instead of listening to you and finding out what it is that you really have questions about when it comes to thinking about moving to the Treasure Valley? That's what we're going to talk about today. But before we get started, I'd like you to go ahead and please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know every time that we come out with more videos like this. And also, I wanted to let you know that when it comes time for you to ask questions, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, reach out to me. That's how I know that I'll be able to help you. And don't worry if you're thinking, well, I'm not quite ready to move yet. That's absolutely fine, because we're here to help you through that whole thinking process. Are you asking the right questions? Is this going to be the right place for you? And the reason I say that is because me, Treasure Valley Marine, Treasure Valley Stephen, we've all been through that. We've all made the move from some other place here to the Treasure Valley. And we're all glad that we did. Whatever it takes, let me know how it is that we can help you. So that gets back to today's topic is, do you sometimes feel more like a commodity than a client? And why do I ask that? Well, because you are a commodity. Most agents and teams that agents are on, they buy leads, and there's several places out there that gather this information in different ways. They bundle that together and then they sell that to agents or to teams. And at that point, you really are a commodity. And so how this works kind of depends on which agency is picking up all this information about you. There's one that uses predictive, they said over 1 million data points on when it is that you look like you're going to be or should be putting your house on the market or moving, and then they sell that information to some agents or teams, and then those agents follow up on that information. There's other places like the big one, you've heard of Zillow, and Zillow grabs this different information. First they sell it to preferred agents, and then there's other ways that information can get back out. Same with Realtor.com, and same with any number of other agencies or companies that they get this information and they package it in such a way that looks, it's like a package of hope. And some of these companies, they have like higher quality leads, meaning that there's a better chance that you're going to be making a real estate decision. Some of these companies have lower quality leads, and it's like, well, we have a name and a phone number. They're going to probably be moving in the next 7 to 10 years statistically, so have at them. So those kind of leads are cheaper for the agent, and the better quality leads are more expensive. So poor agents that are just getting started or haven't had much success, they're buying those leads, and they're spending, not very much money that they can afford to lose. And so when they get your name, whether, you're looking on the internet someplace because your kid was moving to another town and you wanted to learn more about that, or whatever the case, well, now you've popped up as a data point someplace. And so this company is selling this information to this agent, and this agent's, he's going to call you, email you, put you on a drip campaign until you buy or you die. I'm sorry, that's just one of the phrases that they use just to kind of point out that's like they spent some of their valuable resources and they don't have very many resources left, and they need a deal. They are going to call you and call you and call you, even if you had there was no reason for you to be moving. You're just checking something out. Or maybe you're going to be moving like 5 years down the road after you graduate or retirement or whatever the case. Then you have these companies that have higher quality, and then those are much more expensive. And oftentimes you'll see it's teams. So, well, what is a real estate team? So, we have brokerages, right? Like my brokerage is Keller Williams, and there's Century 21 and whatever. But with underneath the brokerage is a group of agents that come together. They have a person that's the lead, and that's the team lead, and he or she brings in other agents underneath to be honest, to make these phone calls. They get they can pay thousands. I know a team that literally pays thousands of dollars a month for these leads to come in, and then they have the agents that are sitting in kind of like little call centers, and they have to call 3-4 hours a day on the telephone using the auto dialer. Here's a trick. Do you ever get a phone call, whether from a real estate agent or car warranty or whatever, that you go to pick it up and there's like a delay? And then sometimes it's, hello? Sorry, we must have a bad connection. I'll give you a call right back. Well, what that is that's that auto dialer kicking in. I've known agents that do that, and the people on the other end of that call, they're being interrupted. Maybe they had a notion that they were going to be buying at some point, maybe not. But these agents, their job is to call you and call you and call you. But now, so on a team, you have more than one agent, right? And if you're not making any traction, or if that agent's not making any traction with you, he's not getting you to convert from just Joe Blow person out there to someone that's ready to buy or sell a house, then you get taken away from that agent and you get given to a, smarter, slicker, an agent that can better convert you, where you're still a commodity, aren't you? You're not a person. No one's really asking you, it's like, what is it you really need about this? They have you consumers grouped into different lead quality. The higher the quality, the more likely that you're going to be moving at some point in the near future. The lower quality, the cheaper. The cheaper is the ones that the single agents can afford. The higher quality ones are the ones that are like being bought by these teams, and they're just going to work you as a commodity because they paid thousands and thousands of dollars for these leads for this month, and they're going to work every single one of them. I know what you're thinking. Treasure Valley Dave, how are you different? Well, for one, I'm not like that individual agent that's barely scraping by. If I get you on the phone and we find out that moving to the Treasure Valley is just not for you, or maybe you need to rent first, I'm absolutely fine with that. And I want to help you in any way I can. If it's a matter of getting you the information so you can make that decision, if it's a matter of me driving around a neighborhood that you see an apartment complex in that you might want to be moving to, you let me know. I'm there to help you out. Something else that's different is that what it is that you're looking to do to relocate from where you are here to the Treasure Valley, I've done that. Maureen's done that. Steven's done that. And we have personal experience that we can bring to you. So this value from our experience where maybe there's a question you haven't even thought of that you should be asking yourself. So that's something else that we bring to you. But I want to tell you this is the most important thing right here. You're watching me. You get to know me. So when the first time that we talk, you already know me. You know how quirky I am. You probably have an idea of my sense of humor. So it's not like some stranger calling you while you're trying to sit down for dinner. It's like when you reach out to me, you already know the kind of person that I am. You already know where my mindset is. I'm not trying to get every dollar out there. I don't have commission breath. It's if I don't get to the closing this Friday, my whole world's going to end. It's not like that. Which really is, the power of this YouTube video and this YouTube channel. It's a way that I can put myself out there and you get to know me. And if I'm the kind of agent that's going to be able to help get your questions answered and then move to the next step of helping you get up here, then that's why I want to be for you. That's why it's so important that when you watch this and you said, you know what, I do want to talk with Dave or Maureen or Steven and get an idea what it's like up there, give us a call. Send us a text, shoot us an email. Contact information's down in the description. And this is how we get to know you, how we make ourselves available to you is through YouTube. We don't buy leads, we don't buy cheap leads, we don't buy expensive leads, and we don't want to become a stranger that interrupts your meal and that is going to hound you until you're just sick and tired of us and you're just going to forget the whole thing. We want to be the person that you say, I kind of like what Dave and Maureen and Steven are talking about. I'm going to reach out, give them a call tonight. So you do that. You already know me. We'll talk for a little bit. I'll get to kind of know you, get to know what it is that we can help you with, and then we'll put together a little plan to get that information for you and whatever else that you need to make those decisions. So this is what I kind of like about YouTube. I'm hoping you're liking it. And if you do like this, it really is helpful if you go ahead and like and subscribe. And that helps YouTube put my algorithm out there so more people that need to see this can see that. So it's even if you're not thinking of moving up here, but you might know somebody that is, go ahead and subscribe, and then obviously share this video with your other people. Are you a commodity or are you a client? Well, for me, for the Treasure Valley Dave team, you're a client, you're a friend, and you're going to be a neighbor. And I know it's getting all kind of woo-woo, touchy-feely, but no, that's not the case at all. We really enjoy helping people get up here and finding a better quality of life. And maybe you ask us some questions or make your fact-finding trip and you say, you know what? I don't like the quality of life up there. Well, we're glad that we could have been part of helping you discover that. If there's anything we could do, give us a call, text, email, like, subscribe. And as always, this is Treasure Valley Dave, looking forward to helping you get home